Good morning, beautiful sister. This sequence is for you. So, standing up wherever you are, tile, carpet, mat, doesn't matter. You want to make sure that the feet are underneath the hips, standing tall in your Tadasana or mountain pose. The hands can be relaxed to the sides, and just take a few deep breaths. Bringing the air in through the nose and letting the body expand, lifting up towards the ceiling and also down towards the earth. Exhaling, full breath. And on the next inhale, allow yourself to embrace some energy for the day. Exhaling to let it release. And then finally, in this last inhaling breath, know that you are exactly where you need to be on your wellness journey. And on the next exhaling breath, bring your chin down to your chest. And we'll begin those next circles. And when you begin, look almost behind you as you lift the nose up towards the ceiling. Back of the neck is long, chin is coming up towards the sky as well. And then as you exhale, trying to look behind you to get that stretch. Inhaling to lift, exhaling to come down. And this next time, maybe the ear drops down towards the shoulder, getting more into the side of the other, or the neck on the other side. Coming back down again. And if you find a sticky spot, a sweet spot, feel free to reach the hand out. And still working in this direction one more time. And as you exhale, bringing the chin back down to the chest, we'll reverse directions. Inhaling, looking behind you to begin. All the way up towards the ceiling. Back of the neck stays long. So we're not dropping our head back, but rather lifting our nose up. And then maybe begin to drop the ear. As you do these in the morning, just explore. Listen to your body, listen to your neck. Every morning might be different. And find what feels best for you. When the chin is back down to the chest, linger here. Take a big breath in, arms lift up. And you're gonna clasp your fingers behind your head, lifting up so the back of the neck is long. The chin is tucking down slightly. And as you exhale, bring the elbows towards each other. Ooh, nice and easy there. Inhale to open up. Lifting up, not back, lengthening, and then exhaling. One more time, inhaling to open, exhaling. As you exhale, maybe you feel your lower ribcage dry, maybe the navel comes to the spine, activating the core a little bit more. We'll do one more time just because it feels good. Inhaling, open, exhaling, pulling down gently, and then begin to release. Taking the hands back out to the sides, keeping your feet firmly planted. We're gonna go into a sort of Kalanetic swan dive, swan fly, if you will. So when you do this, arms lift up, moving with the breath, energetic breath, hips come back, arms sweep down, inhale, lift, exhaling to lower. Form over speed here, making sure your feet are firmly planted. That means the heels are touching the floor, the ball of foot is touching the floor, the toes are touching the floor, and the knees are behind your toes. If you can, keep them stacked over your heels. Your tailbone's coming back. It's a flat back exercise, so that core is on strong to protect the spine. Arms are flailing about in opposite directions, making sure that the kids aren't running around here. Somebody might get smacked. One more time we come down, we hold low. And we inhale, bounce, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale. Arms are just swinging. Maybe the arms cross right and left. And we'll go for 5, 4, hips back, spine long, navel in, and relax. Hands come down. Let them rest on the top of your thighs. And then we begin to round, rolling up, tucking the tailbone under, lift up through the pelvic floor, squeeze your glutes here. Pulling lower rib cage in, nice and easy. Shoulders stack over the hips. Lengthen through the crown of the standing tall. Moving into some arm exercises here. Still inspired by Kalanetics. I know we love our Kalanetics. Reaching the arms out, shoulders are relaxed. Lengthening more out to the fingertips, and we turn the thumbs down. Woo. So as we do these, we stack heel over heel under hips, shoulders over hips, spine long, and then we pull back nice and easy. Be careful that the shoulders don't drop back so much that your chest comes forward. We hug the lower rib cage in, fingertips reach back, maintaining alignment here, and we pulse the fingers in. And we breathe. Just focus on that form. Again, your feet are firmly planted, connected to the earth. Let the shoulders relax. Checking in with the calves, the thighs are strong, supporting this exercise. And the shoulders, biceps, triceps, forearms are all engaged as well. And of course, that core is what's keeping this all together. So we hug the lower rib cage in. Maybe the navel comes to the spine. Maybe we find more length through the crown of the head as we inhale. And we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, lengthen, 3, can't count, 2, 1, and very gently bend the knees. Bring your shoulders forward. Shake it out a little bit. And then from here, inhaling, arms up. Exhale, getting ready for that side bend. Now start with your, let's see, how's this gonna look on the camera? Start with your left side. Right hand to your hip, find more length. Pushing down through the heels, shoulders are relaxed. Now, we know that we're pretty stretched out on the right side, so we're only gonna do 25 here. Inhale, find more length here. Exhale, bending over. And we wanna kind of coil a little bit. So your hip comes up and your shoulder comes back and down, but you're kind of sinking in like Legos would go in towards each other. Locking in. And then once you're bent over to the palm up, reach up, bend more, and exhale, squeeze into the outside of the body. Shoulders are relaxed. Head can look wherever it feels good, wherever your attention is taking you. But if you want to be more mindful of the jaw, looking up towards the ceiling. Push down through the left side heel for 3, 2, 1, and gently come back up. Now that's one way, or you can come down like this. And rolling up nice and easy, getting ready for the other side. Now if this is your right side, we do want to stretch out that right side a little bit more just because we're trying to balance out. So, just remember, if you are not Jillian, my beautiful sister, then balance out yourself. You might need the same thing going on here. Let's set up. So we find length, reach up and over, shoulders relaxed, palm is up, pushing down through the outside foot, bending over. Imagine you're being squished between two walls. You're not going forward or back, just nice and easy, locking in, and pulse squeeze. Pulse squeeze. But again, coming back to that little chit chat. What was I saying? Something about balancing out. And we're not talking about just balancing out the workout, which is good. If I don't know you, I'm probably gonna do it easy, an easy even number on both sides, but more than likely we're compensating in one way or another, and one side is different, and we might need to give it just a little bit more attention or a little less. So as you continue here, keep breathing easy into the nose, slowing the exhale, shoulders are relaxed. Maybe we find a bit more length, but maybe we squeeze a bit more as we pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and either coming up, I like this better, going down, bend the knees, relax down, relax your head, and we begin to roll up nice and easy. From here, we're gonna take the feet out nice and wide, and just kind of wiggle your hips around. You can turn your toes, but we're just loosening up the hips a bit more. Again, this is all you. Every day is gonna be different. Find what inspires you. Just kind of twerk it out a little bit, maybe. Maybe if your kids are awake, they might twerk with you. Who knows? But once you feel like you've had enough, turn your toes out and take a deep breath. This time we're finding around spine as you exhale, coming down. Inhale, reaching back up. These are our yoga sunflowers. Feet are planted down. Being mindful of our balance here. Our equilibrium is all out of whack in this exercise. Exhale. One more time. Coming down. Inhaling to lift. And we exhale and hold our goddess squat. Goddess pose here. You can have the hands wherever feels good to you today. Experiment. Maybe they reach out. Maybe we're just holding. Maybe the hands are on the hips. Whatever feels good. I look to the side here because little Allie is asleep. Anyway, holding here for another 3. Lift up through the pelvic floor. Squeeze tighter, 2. Hold the chest higher. Shoulders relax down, lengthen. And we gently lift up. And you're gonna step towards the left side. And sink the hips down now into a chair. Quick chair pose. Just again, lengthening from the tip of the tailbone through the crown of the head. And you're gonna take your right foot and extend the heel forward, drawing the tailbone back. Hands can be wherever feels good to find balance. And we lift up through the back of the hip to get into that hamstring stretch. And explore here with your foot. Maybe if your foot is rotated in, you might push it out. Just find the stretch that you need. Check in with that core. Drawing it in. Take another deep breath. And then we'll place the foot down and extend back leg out more. Heel is touching down, push out to the outside edge of your foot. Sort of cross between a lunge and a warrior 1. We squeeze the glute, sink down into the front knee, but we're stretching out that calf. If you'd like, hands can reach up overhead. Shoulders can stay relaxed. It's morning. We might not have deodorant on. Don't be hard on yourself. If you smell, you can always wash later. Now, check in again with the core. Lower rib cage in, lifting up through the pelvic floor. You might find a more deeper stretch in the front of the hip there. Another deep breath. Maybe we sink a little deeper into it. And then gently come out of it, lifting through the back heel. And then go to the other side. Sinking the hips down into your chair pose. Shoulders are relaxed. You always have an opportunity here too. You can just stay down, finding the length. But if you feel creative, you can lift up through your heels. Ooh. Or you can wiggle the hips. Just do you. Allow yourself to be in your body. Front leg comes forward. And we sink the hips back. Stretching out through the hammy. Lifting through the booty. Be careful never to rest your hands on your front extended knee. Want to be either above the thigh or over the opposite leg. Exploring with the toes. Take another deep breath. And that front foot comes down. Drawing the back leg out. Pushing out through the heel to stretch through the calf. And find the alignment with the hips that feels good. This can be as much of a strengthening exercise as it is a stretching exercise. So recruit the glutes, lift up through the pelvic floor. And if your low back is feeling a little sticky, think about more pulling your tailbone down. It's also going to engage the core. Rib cage draws in. And the hands come wherever feels good to you. As you continue to hold this stretch, of course, you might get a little looser. But if you're feeling extra tight, back off. take another deep breath. And when you're ready, sink a little bit further. Take another deep breath here. And bring the hands down to the heart space. Gently coming out of this. We'll move into our outer thigh hamstring stretch. Outer thigh and hamstring, two different things. So, one foot crosses over the other. You want to feel this in the back leg. You're gonna tilt from the hips, coming forward, nice and easy. Push down through your big toes for balance. This may be enough, just coming halfway down. But if it feels good, begin to curl the fingertips down the thigh, down the calf, down the shin. And go as far as feels good to you, relaxing your head down. Never forcing anything. I'm so glad I decided to face this way because I can feel the roll happening over my pantalones. Take another deep breath. And then as you rise up, push down again through your big toes, through your heels, gently rolling up. And then gracefully transitioning to the other side, adjusting the pants, hinging forward at the hips. And gently releasing down. Relaxing your head heavy. Several deep breaths here. Maybe shake your head yes or no just to encourage a little bit more of a let down, a let go, let down. We're gonna mount ourselves. Again, beginning to gently draw up, nice and easy. Shoulders stack over the hips. Now, you are free to go on about your day, but I do encourage, if you have time, for one more stretch, to sit down, and if you can't do it here, you can do it at your desk, but do your pigeon pose, either seated on the chair, on the floor, wherever, on your back. And when you do this stretch, push up into your hands with your foot, as impossible as it may sound, and then exhale to hinge forward slightly. Think about lifting the tailbone up and lifting the heart up. So we're going in opposite directions, kind of like a cat or a cow posture. And then we hug the lower rib cage in, and now we find more length in the spine. Inhaling, lifting up one more time, and exhaling to lower down, and then gently lifting back up. You can also include a twist. Inhaling to find light. It is so bright. Exhaling to twist. Take another deep breath. Still with me in the video, we'll do the other side. Shoulders are relaxed. Lengthen through the spine, and again we inhale, imagining our foot is coming up, our shin is coming up into the hands, lifting, and then exhaling to let the muscle relax completely. Maybe hinging forward at the hips if it feels safe. A couple breaths like that, creating resistance, and then relaxing into the stretch. Healthy for our muscles. Do one more deep breath. And finding a lift up through the back of the body, relaxing the foot down. And we'll just gently go into that twist on the other side. Inhale, finding length. Exhaling to rotate. Now, if you have something that you can grip on, or you can just put your fingertips down, but find more of a twist through the waistline. Use the strength of the upper body to go into that twist. Shoulders relaxed. Okay, never forcing anything. Strong and gentle. Here, we'll take another deep breath. Coming back to center. If you'd like, roll your shoulders a few times. front and back. Maybe find your smile for the day. You did so good waking up early. Honey's home. And take a deep breath, arms overhead. Exhaling down to your heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste. If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a comment, like, or subscribe, and know that I am here to make custom videos for you if you would like or if you need one. Just a quick message away. Thanks so much.